Hello students, welcome you all back to the problems of accounts of banking companies. So last two videos, I hope you have watched the complete video and got a good command on the theoretical concept of the final accounts of banking companies. You are already aware about the format of profit and loss account and format of balance sheet and what are the schedules involved and what are the technical meaning of the terms which are used in final accounts. So hoping that I'm going to start the problem. If you have not watched, please go back to the previous video, watch it and come back to the problems. And before watching the problems, I hope everybody have got the hard copy of the problems from the link which I have given in the description below. So please go to the link and get a hard copy and keep it ready before watching the problems. Okay, all the best. Come on, we'll start the problems. So problems on banking companies, accounts of banking companies. First, we will solve the short problems. First short problems. See the first short problems. On the basis of the following information, prepare Schedule 13 interest earned and Schedule 14 other income. See here. In the profit and loss account, the first schedule is 13, second schedule is 14. 13th schedule is interest earned, 14th schedule is other income. See, there are two types of interest attached with the bank. Interest earned and interest expended. That you have to keep it in mind. Interest earned कब लेंगे और interest expended कब लेंगे. Interest earned जो है वो income होता है और interest expended is an expenditure. So a bank will earn the interest on loans, cash credits, overdrafts, and the banker will give the interest, will expend the interest on deposits. तो deposits के ऊपर interest देता बैंक, that will be taken in schedule 15, और loan के ऊपर bank interest earn करता, that is schedule number 13. We are required to make schedule number 13 interest earned and schedule 14 other income. Now carefully you see the items given, and one more thing, according to the new provisions of the Banking Regulation Act, the amount should be taken in thousands of rupees. Thousands of rupees. The last three zeros we will omit. For example, if 1 lakh rupees is the amount, 1 lakh consists of 5 zeros. So remove 5 zeros, it will be 100. So we are taking only 100, and on the top of the statement we are writing rupees, thousands omitted. 3 zeros omitted. After omitting 3 zeros, we are taking the amount. Right? First, interest and discount. This will be taken under schedule number 13. Interest and discount 85,30. What do you mean by 85,30? 3 zeros are omitted here. So 85 lakh 30,000 it means. 85,30 का मतलब होता है 85 lakh 30,000. Right? So we have removed 3 zeros. So we are writing 85,30. Second item, interest on balances with RBI. This bank has some balance with the RBI and it is earning interest on the balance with RBI. RBI के पास से deposit है तो RBI interest दे रहा है. तो this is the interest earned. So interest on balances with RBI 30. Third item is given, income on investment. The banker will give the loan and will make the investment. जो deposits आता है उससे loan भी देता, loan के ऊपर interest आ गया, और कुछ लोन नहीं दिया तो वो पैसा इन्वेस्ट करता है और इन्वेस्टमेंट के ऊपर इनकम आएगा. तो इनकम ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट इज आल्सो एन इनकम व्हिच शुड बी टेकन अंडर इंटरेस्ट अर्न्ड. तो इन्वेस्टमेंट के ऊपर इनकम और लोन्स के ऊपर, ये दोनों की इनकम को बताएंगे शेड्यूल नंबर 13 इंटरेस्ट अर्न्ड. नेक्स्ट आइटम इज गिवन प्रॉफिट ऑन एक्सचेंज ट्रांजैक्शंस. Banker will not, banker's activity is not only just taking the deposit and lending the loan. Apart from that, a banker will perform a number of other functions. By performing those functions, the banker will earn other income. The first other income is profit on exchange transactions. This will be taken in schedule number 14. Profit on exchange transactions 7,30 means 7,30,000. Then loss on sale of investment, profit on sale of investment. Some investment are sold and earned a profit. Some investments are sold, incurred loss. The loss should be taken in bracket. Subtract. So profit on sale of investment 270 and loss on sale of investment 50. So this loss should be put in bracket. That means we have to subtract. 730 plus 270 minus 50 plus 1530 plus 850. Right? Then loss on sale of investment, profit. Commission, exchange and brokerage. Commission, exchange and brokerage. This is also one of the other income. Next income is profit on sale of land, building, other assets. Profit on sale of land, building, other assets. So in this problem, you have to remember which items will come under schedule number 13 and which are the items which will come under schedule number 14. So 13 में क्या आएगा? Interest and discount and interest on balances with RBI, income on investment. These three will come under schedule number 13. Remaining all other incomes will be taken under schedule number 14. Example, profit on exchange transactions, profit and loss on sale of investments, then commission, exchange and brokerage, profit on sale of land, building, other assets. All these are the other income. The total of 13 schedule is 10920. 1 crore 9 lakh 20,000. 1 crore 9 lakh 20,000. And here 33, 10, 33 lakh 10,000. That's it. These are the schedules 13 and 14. First problem completed. Second problem, you see, from the following particulars, prepare schedule 15 and schedule 16. Schedule 15 is interest expended and schedule 16 is operating expenses. Remember, the only 4 schedules are there in the profit and loss account. First 2 schedule 13, 14 incomes and 15, 16 expenditure, right? So see the problem. Schedule 15 interest expended, thousands omitted. Schedule 16 operating expenses, thousands omitted. Now see what are the items that will come under schedule 15. First item, payment to and provision for employees. Payment to and provision for employees. These are the salaries and benefits given to the employees. This will come under operating expenses. Payments to and provision for employees, 36, 40. Next item given is printing and stationery. Printing and stationery given 120. Printing and stationery 120. Third item is depreciation on bank's property. Depreciation on bank's property 310. Then directors fees and allowances. Directors fees and allowances 50. Next comes repairs maintenance. Repairs and maintenance 60. Next comes rent taxes and lighting. Rent taxes lighting 1020. Next one is interest on deposit. Interest paid on deposit. This is interest expended. That will be taken in schedule number 15. So interest on deposit 4650, right? Next is interest on RBI interbank borrowings. The bank will borrow from RBI or other banks. On the borrowings, it has to pay the interest. So that will also come under interest expended. तो खाली depositors को ही interest bank नहीं pay करता. Depositors के साथ साथ borrowing के ऊपर भी interest pay करता. The bank has borrowed the money from RBI or the bank has borrowed the money from other banks. It will pay the interest. Right? Next item is auditors fees and expenses. Auditors fees and expenses 120. Last item insurance 30. Insurance 30. All the items we have taken. So you have seen what are the items that will come under operating expenses. All expenditure. All expenditure except this interest. So interest expended में interest on deposit and interest on RBI and interbank borrowings. 2 items. The total is 6170. 61 lakh 70,000. Thousands omitted. Here, the total of this is 53,50. Thousands omitted. 53 lakh 50,000. Second problem completed. Now third problem you see. From the following particulars, prepare schedule 15, schedule 16. Just like the second problem. जैसा second problem बनाए थे, third problem same. Schedule 15, interest expended. Schedule 16, operating expenses. Thousands omitted. Interest on deposits, here also we have taken, here also we have taken. Interest on RBI interbank borrowings, 876, total is 5126. Payment to and provision for employees, printing and stationery, auditors fee, directors fees and allowance, depreciation on bank's property, total 2020. That's it. So exactly similar the second and third problem, no difference at all. These are all the practice problem. After getting acquainted with these items, we can go for the long problems. Now you can see the fourth problem. See the fourth problem. From the following information, prepare the capital and liability side of Narendra Bank Limited on 31st. So we are required to make the balance sheet of Narendra Bank Limited, but only capital and liability side, not complete balance sheet. Assets nahi le rahe. In the problem, information is given only about capital and liabilities. No information is given about assets. So half balance sheet we are making. So Narendra Bank Limited, balance sheet as on 31st March, only capital and liability side, 1000 submitted. Capital, reserves and surplus, deposits, borrowing, other liabilities and provision. In theory video, I already told you, you have to remember the schedules. Schedule number 1, capital. Schedule number 2, reserves and surplus. Schedule number 3, deposits. Schedule number 4, borrowings. Schedule number 5, other liabilities and provisions. So blindly you have to remember those schedules. ये schedule change नहीं होता. Every problem the schedules will remain same. The 5 schedule. Now see the problem and take one by one item. Capital it is given 250, reserves and surplus 200, deposits 8250, borrowing 1230 and other liabilities and provision 920. Everything is given in the problem. Simply I have taken the amount and total is 1 crore 8 lakh 50,000. 1,08,50. 1 crore 8 lakh 50,000. Total of the liabilities. Next problem, fifth problem. From the following information, prepare the asset side of Abhishek Bank Limited. Just like the previous problem, we have prepared only capital and liability side. Now we'll prepare only asset side. Asset side will have the schedules from 6 to 12. Sixth schedule, balance cash and balances with RBI. Cash in hand and balances with RBI. Seventh schedule, balances with other banks and money at call and short notice. Eighth schedule, investments. Ninth schedule, advances. 10th schedule, fixed assets. 11th schedule, other assets. That's all, total. After total, below the balance sheet, foot of the balance sheet, contingent liabilities 12, bills for collection, no schedule. ये total के नीचे information आता है. तो first of all, cash and balances with RBI, 6th schedule given in the problem 1520. Problem में देखिए 1520 given. Similarly, balances with banks and money at call and short notice, 7th schedule 820. And investment 8th schedule 12030. Advances 9th schedule 36040. Fixed assets 10th schedule 3060. Other assets 11th schedule 1030. The total is 545,000. 5 crore 45 lakh. That is the total. Contingent liabilities are not given. If it is given, we would have taken here 12th schedule. And bills for collection not given. That's it. So in this video, five problems we have done. These are the basic problems which every student must know before starting the main problem. So first 4 problems we have done regarding income statement, that is profit and loss account. And last 2 problems we have done on balance sheet. That's it. Okay, we'll continue in the next video. Hello students, come on, we'll continue our problems on accounts of banking companies. So previous session we have completed 5 problems on preparing the schedules. According to the new format, the final accounts of banks are scheduled final accounts, in which we have totally 16 schedules. First 12 schedules are there in the balance sheet and 4 schedules in the profit and loss account. So previous 5 problems what we have done, we have prepared individually the schedules 13, 14, 15, 16. And also we have prepared the simple balance sheet, part of the balance sheet in the first 5 problems. Now I am going to start the 6th problem. See carefully. The 6th problem. Hope everybody have got the hard copy of the problems which I have given in the link below my description. The provisional profit and loss account of a bank showed a profit of rupees 10 lakh. Subsequently, the following matters were observed. So one profit and loss account was already prepared by the banker and disclosed a net profit of rupees 10 lakh. But after we ignored some matters, for some matters are there, some points are there which are ignored. Now we have to consider those points and find out the true profit. Interest on doubtful debts rupees 10,000 was debited to loan account and credited to interest account. First point. Second, a non-banking asset appearing in the books at rupees 50,000 was sold for rupees 60,000. Non-banking asset, the cost was 50,000, the value was 50,000, but it was sold for 60,000. This amount was credited to non-banking asset account. That means 60,000 completely was credited to non-banking asset account. Now, rebate on bills discounted 5,000 was not taken into account. Ascertain the true profit of the bank. In this problem, we have to find out what is the correct profit. Before making these 3 adjustments, the profit given was 10 lakh rupees. So here you can see ascertainment of true profit. Unadjusted profit was 10 lakh. Now one by one we'll discuss. The first point was interest on doubtful debt. Interest on doubtful debt rupees 10,000 was debited to loan account and credited to interest account. Actually see, in the theory video I explained you income recognition. Under income recognition we divide the assets into performing, non-performing. The non-performing assets are doubtful debts. The banker has given a loan to the customer, but the customer is not repaying the loan amount as well as interest. It is called doubtful asset. It is called non-performing asset. So interest on non-performing asset should be credited to interest suspense account. The correct entry will be customer's loan account debtor to interest suspense account. A new account should be opened called interest suspense account. But by mistake what it has done, it has credited to interest account. यानी इंटरेस्ट सस्पेंस को क्रेडिट करने के बजाय इंटरेस्ट को क्रेडिट कर दिए. जब इंटरेस्ट को क्रेडिट कर दिए तो इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट हैव इंक्रीज्ड. प्रॉफिट बढ़ गया, प्रॉफिट नहीं बढ़ा. Because non-performing asset के ऊपर income will be recognized on cash basis, not on accrual basis. Not on accrual basis. Receive करे तो interest को credit करेंगे, receive नहीं करे तो interest को credit नहीं करेंगे, interest suspense को credit करेंगे. But by mistake interest को credit कर दिया, profit बढ़ गया तो मैं subtract करेंगे. Now we subtract it. Minus interest on doubtful debt wrongly credited to interest account. Actually, it should not have been credited to interest account. It should be credited to interest suspense account. क्योंकि इंटरेस्ट को क्रेडिट कर दिए, प्रॉफिट बढ़ गया तो हम प्रॉफिट को माइनस कर दिए. 10,000 rupees we have deducted. तो 10 lakh minus 10,000, 9 lakh 90,000. Now profit on sale of non-banking asset not taken in P&L account. One non-banking asset was there. The value of non-banking asset was 50,000. It was sold for 60,000. So entry will be cash account debtor 50,000, cash account debtor 50,000, 60,000. Sorry, it was sold for 60,000. So cash account debtor 60,000, non-banking asset account to non-banking asset 50,000, to profit on sale of non-banking asset 10,000. करेक्ट एंट्री ये होती है जब 50,000 रुपए का नॉन बैंकिंग एसेट 60,000 रुपए में बेच दिए तो बैंकर इज गेटिंग 60,000. तो एंट्री वुड हैव बीन cash account debtor 60,000 to non-banking asset 50,000 to profit on sale of non-banking asset 10,000. यानी 10,000 रुपए प्रॉफिट हो गया. 50,000 रुपए का नॉन बैंकिंग एसेट 60,000 में बेचे. 10,000 rupees profit should be credited to P&L account. But by mistake that profit was not accounted. Complete 60,000 was credited to non-banking asset account. तो प्रॉफिट कम हो गया क्योंकि 5,000 or 10,000 rupees profit has not accounted. Now we will account it. Add up. तो प्लस कर देंगे प्रॉफिट ऑन सेल ऑफ नॉन बैंकिंग एसेट नॉट टेकन इन P&L अकाउंट 10,000. तो 990 plus 10,000, 10 lakh. Last third point is given rebate on bills discounted. Actually, rebate on bills discounted means unearned discount or discount received in advance. रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड का मतलब ये होता है डिस्काउंट रिसीव कर लिया लेकिन अर्न नहीं करे, और डिस्काउंट रिसीव्ड इन एडवांस. तो दिस डिस्काउंट शुड बी डिडक्टेड. इट इज नॉट एन इनकम ऑफ द करंट ईयर, इट इज द इनकम ऑफ द नेक्स्ट ईयर. तो रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड शुड बी डिडक्टेड फ्रॉम द इनकम माइनस 5,000. तो 10 lakh minus 5,000, 9,95,000 is the true profit. So this is problem number 6. Now problem number 7. See carefully the 7th problem. Give the entries to record the following in the books of Lakshmi Bank. So two transactions are given. We are required to pass the journal entries for these two transactions. The first transaction, interest of rupees 2,000 due on a loan, the recovery of which is doubtful. Interest on loan. The recovery of that loan is doubtful. Recovery of that loan is doubtful. When the recovery of the loan is doubtful, it is called non-performing asset. It is called non-performing asset. Now you have to pass the entry for interest on non-performing asset. तो एंट्री विल बी कस्टमर्स लोन अकाउंट डेटार टू इंटरेस्ट सस्पेंस अकाउंट. द एंट्री विल बी कस्टमर्स अकाउंट डेटार टू इंटरेस्ट सस्पेंस अकाउंट. सो डेबिट करेंगे कस्टमर को, कस्टमर के लोन को, और क्रेडिट करेंगे इंटरेस्ट सस्पेंस को. अगर नॉन परफॉर्मिंग एसेट नहीं रहता, परफॉर्मिंग एसेट अगर रहता तो कस्टमर अकाउंट डेटा टू इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट. नॉन परफॉर्मिंग एसेट है तो इंटरेस्ट को क्रेडिट नहीं करना, इंटरेस्ट सस्पेंस को क्रेडिट करना. बीइंग द इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन विच इज डाउटफुल ऑफ रिकवरी. एक लोन दिए और उसकी रिकवरी डाउटफुल है, नॉन परफॉर्मिंग है, तो उसके ऊपर के इंटरेस्ट को इंटरेस्ट सस्पेंस अकाउंट में क्रेडिट करना. फर्स्ट एंट्री. सेकेंड एंट्री, रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड. Rebate on bills discounted will be deducted from interest and discount. Will be deducted from discount. The entry will be interest and discount account data to rebate on bills discounted. By passing this entry, what will happen? Interest and discount amount will get reduced. Interest and discount is an income. Interest and discount is an income to the bank. So by debiting interest and discount account, its value will get decreased. So this is the entry for rebate on bills discounted. So these two are the entries. Seventh problem. Eighth problem you see. The bank closes its books on 31st March 2004. Now the total bills discounted are rupees 2 lakh and mature at an average due date of June 13th, including days of grace. All these bills are discounted at 10% per annum. Calculate the rebate on bills discounted. In this problem, we have to find out how much is the rebate on bills discounted or unearned discount. That we have to calculate. We are closing the accounts on 31st March and the bills are going to mature on 13th June. तो मार्च के बाद अप्रैल, मई, जून. तो in the next year the bills are going to mature, right? So maturity. Here calculation of amount of rebate on bills discounted. Amount of the bill 2 lakh given in the problem. Rate of discount 10% per annum. So if you calculate 2 lakh into 10%, you will get 20,000. So 20,000 is the discount, but it is given per annum. Per annum means for 1 year. We don't require for 1 year. The bills are going to mature. Maturity date on June 30th, including grace days. 3 grace days are already added. So after including grace days, the maturity date is June 13th. We are closing the accounts on 31st March. So how many days are falling after 31st March? तो कितने दिन 31st March के बाद next year में जा रहे हैं वो मालूम करेंगे. March के बाद next month number of days falling after March 31st, April 30 days, May 31 days and June 13 days. June 13 को maturity. तो June 13 totally 74 days. तो 74 days are falling after 31st March. After 31st March. So we need the discount for 74 days. We need the discount for 74 days. So rebate on bills discounted is equal to 2 lakh. The total amount of the bill was 2 lakh into rate of discount 10% into 74 by 365. Year consists of 365 days, but we need the discount for 74 days. So 74 by 365, 4,055. The rebate on bills discounted is 4,055. Now, ninth problem. See the problem number 9. The following particulars are extracted from the books of Modern Bank Limited for the year ending 31st March. Now, interest and discount 1,75,000. Rebate on bills discounted balance on 1/4/2009. Actually, we are closing the accounts on 31st March 2010. Our year was already started on 1st April 2009. So your rebate on bills discounted was there at the beginning of the year. It is called opening rebate. It is called opening rebate on bills discounted, that is 65,000. Bills discounted and purchased 70 lakh. Now it is ascertained that the proportion of discount not yet earned on the bills discounted which will mature during 2010-11. 2010-11 का मतलब next year. हमारा current year 9-10 है. Our current year is 2009-2010. We are closing the accounts on 31st March 2010. अब नेक्स्ट ईयर जो होगा वो 10-11 रहेगा. तो it is given that it is ascertained the proportionate discount not yet earned in the bills discounted which will mature during 2010-11 amounted to 90,000. That means this 90,000 is the discount which is related to the next year. So this is the rebate on bills discounted at the end of the year. At the end of the year, that is 31st March 2010. The beginning of the year rebate, 1st April 2009, the rebate on bills discounted was 65,000. And end of the year, on 31st March 2010, the rebate on bills discounted was 90,000. Pass the necessary journal entries adjusting the above and show in the ledger of the bank rebate on bills discounted account and interest and discount account. So we are required to pass the journal entries for this. And also we have to open two accounts. One, rebate on bills discounted account, and secondly, interest and discount account. Now see carefully. Interest and discount for the year 2009-10, 1,75,000. This is the interest and discount received. Now we have to adjust the rebate. The rebate. Opening rebate we have to add. The rebate on bills discounted at the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year का मतलब 1st April 2009. तो 1st April 2009 opening rebate we have to add up because this is the discount of current year. Add कर दिया 65,000. तो 175 plus 65, 2,40,000 is the total interest and discount. From that, subtract the rebate on bills discounted at the end of the year, 31st March. So make it a rule. Remember, always keep it in mind. The opening rebate on bills discounted will be added and closing rebate on bills discounted will be subtracted, deducted. So closing rebate on bills discounted on 31st March 2010, closing 90,000. Minus कर दो 90,000, 1,50,000. So 1,50,000 is the interest and discount of the current year 2009-10. 2009-10. तो करंट ईयर का जब प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट बनाएंगे फॉर द ईयर एंडेड 31st March 2010, interest and discount will be taken 1,50,000, right? So got the point? Opening rebate will be added, closing rebate will be subtracted from interest and discount. ये हो गया. Now journal entries. First of all, for interest and discount received, the entry will be customers account debtor to interest and discount. Remember, interest and discount is an income to the bank. ये interest and discount जो है बैंक के लिए income है. तो all incomes will show credit balance. Expenses will show debit balance. Incomes will show credit balance. तो entry ये होगी customers account debtor to interest and discount 1,75,000. Being the interest and discount received. लेकिन जो रिसीव करते हैं वो इनकम नहीं होता. वो रिसीव्ड लेने के बाद उसको एडजस्ट करना पड़ेगा. नाउ रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड अकाउंट डेटा टू इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट. ओपनिंग रिबेट. द रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर 65,000. बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर में 65,000 रुपीज रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड था. इसको करंट ईयर में ऐड करें, राइट? तो उसकी एंट्री होती है rebate on bills discounted account data to interest and discount 65,000, being the opening rebate added to interest and discount, being the opening rebate adjusted in interest and discount. ये एंट्री पास करने से opening rebate will get closed. Opening rebate beginning of the year जो rebate on bills discounted था वो close हो गया, ट्रांसफर कर दिए. किसको ट्रांसफर करें? इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट. नाउ एंड ऑफ द ईयर, जब एंड ऑफ द 31st March 2010 क्लोजिंग रिबेट इज 90,000. अब ये 90,000 के एडजस्टमेंट की एंट्री आना है, तो एंट्री विल बी इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट अकाउंट डेटा टू रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड. उल्टा है, ऑपोजिट है. ओपनिंग की एंट्री क्या? ओपनिंग रिबेट की एंट्री रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड अकाउंट डेटा टू इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट. इंटरेस्ट ऑन डिस्काउंट को क्रेडिट करने से इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट और बढ़ जाएगा, लेकिन क्लोजिंग रिबेट को सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. द क्लोजिंग रिबेट विल बी डिडक्टेड. दैट्स व्हाई इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट शुड बी डेबिटेड. इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट अकाउंट डेटा टू रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड By passing this entry, interest and discount amount will get reduced and a new liability will arise. That liability is in rebate on bills discounted. This credit of rebate on bills discounted will be taken on the liabilities side of the balance sheet. Liability side of the balance. ये 3 entries हो गए. Now it is asking you to prepare the ledger account, rebate on bills discounted account and interest and discount account. So first rebate on bills discounted account, and this is interest and discount account. First of all, we'll take the opening balance of rebate. जो rebate last year से आ रहा है, opening rebate 65,000 था. तो by balance brought down, opening 65,000. तो एंट्रीज को पोस्ट करने से पहले फर्स्ट वी टेक द ओपनिंग बैलेंस. तो ओपनिंग बैलेंस का रिबेट बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन ओपनिंग 65,000. नाउ वी पोस्ट दिस एंट्रीज. अब ये एंट्रीज को पोस्ट करेंगे लेडजर अकाउंट्स. फर्स्ट एंट्री कस्टमर्स अकाउंट डेटा टू इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट. कस्टमर्स अकाउंट डेटा टू इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट. तो इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट को क्रेडिट करेंगे बाय कस्टमर्स अकाउंट 1,75,000. फर्स्ट एंट्री पोस्टेड. Second entry, rebate on bills discounted account data to interest and discount. तो rebate on bills discounted को डेबिट करना है, interest and discount को क्रेडिट करना है. कितना अमाउंट से? 65. तो rebate on bills discounted को डेबिट कर दिया to interest and discount 65,000 और interest on discount को क्रेडिट कर दिया by rebate on bills discounted 65,000. Second entry posted. Now third entry. इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट अकाउंट डेटा टू रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड. तो इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट को डेबिट करेंगे टू रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड 90,000. हियर बाय इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट 90,000. वी हैव पोस्टेड ऑल द 3 एंट्रीज. नाउ विल फाइंड आउट द बैलेंसिंग फिगर क्लोजिंग. तो यहां पर क्रेडिट साइड टोटल लेंगे तो 1,55,000 में से 65,000 माइनस कर दो, यू विल गेट 90,000. तो दिस 90,000 इज द क्लोजिंग रिबेट. तो रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड अकाउंट में क्लोजिंग बैलेंस जो है ये 90,000 आ गया. एंड दिस 90,000 विल बी शोन ऑन द लायबिलिटी साइड ऑफ द बैलेंस शीट. बैलेंस शीट के लायबिलिटी साइड में अदर लायबिलिटीज एंड प्रोविजंस मिलेंगे. रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंट और इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट. इंटरेस्ट ऑन डिस्काउंट में क्रेडिट साइड 175 प्लस 65 240. अब 240 में से माइनस कर देंगे 90,000. तो बैलेंसिंग फिगर आ गया 1,50,000. दिस 1,50,000 इज द इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट इनकम ऑफ द ईयर. दिस विल बी ट्रांसफर्ड टू प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट. This 1,50,000 should be transferred to profit and loss account. That's it. So this is the journal entries and ledger accounts. So we have completed 9 problems.